Could you just give me another chance?
No! Another chance is over.
Please, I've never been in trouble in my life.
My son just had a wreck and you arrested me in front of him.
Do you think your teachers are all about textbooks and lesson plans? You need to think again.
No!
Join us as we unravel 4 unbelievable stories of school teachers caught in the act of police body cams. From classrooms to chaos, these incidents will make you question everything you thought you knew about the people shaping young minds.
Okay, from a legal standpoint, you're still intoxicated.
Our first incident involves an elementary school teacher, Jennifer Davis, from Cross Timbers Elementary School in Oklahoma City. On the early morning of September 7th, 2023, the police showed up at Cross Timbers Elementary School in Oklahoma to investigate an allegation that a teacher was under the influence of intoxicants.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how we doing?
How are y'all doing?
Good.
Can we clear the room? This is Jennifer Davis.
Hi, Jennifer.
Jennifer, how you doing?
You too.
So, we talked to Miss Davis a little bit about some reports that we received as late as this morning. And so she understands, and she said she'd be willing to meet with you and talk to you.
Okay.
But we want to give you all some privacy too. So is this a suitable?
Yeah, this is fine.
place?
Yep.
Yeah. We'll just step out here.
The officers asked the school administration for a private room where they could interview the teacher and find out the truth. The cops then started questioning Davis about possible drinking at the school, which she denied and said she just had 1 glass of wine last night.
How you doing from there?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, it's almost the end of the week. So what's going on today?
They said they had reports where I was drinking at school, which has never happened.
When was the last time you had anything to drink?
Last night,
Okay. About what time did you quit drinking?
probably about 10:30.
10:30. How much did you drink?
Just a glass of wine, nothing major.
Okay.
Despite her assurance of sobriety that day, the officers decided to conduct field sobriety tests. They began with the horizontal gaze nystagmus test, a standard procedure to assess impairment.
Well, would you be willing to submit to some tests
Yeah.
to make sure everything's okay? Okay. All right. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to check you for HGN. Okay, this is what we call standardized field sobriety tests. Okay. There's 3 of them. I'm going to pretty much focus on the first one, which is horizontal gaze nystagmus. I'm going to have you take your glasses off, and I'm going to have you, we'll stand up when we do this, but I'm going to have you track my
I am
finger.
so blind without them, I can't hardly
Can you see something like my finger about 6 inches from your face? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's try that. Go ahead and stand up for me real quick if you would. Heel to heel, toe to toe, arm straight down to the side. Okay. You say you wear glasses.
Yes.
Any traumatic brain injuries?
No.
Growing up or anything like
No.
that? Okay. 'Cause sometimes that can affect what I'm
No,
doing.
I can't see without my glasses. That's all I was saying.
Okay. All right. Can you see that right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want you to follow this right with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your head. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just track on that. Try to keep your head as straight as you can, okay?
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
you're okay.
nervous, so
I get it. Keep your head straight. Just put your eyes over here. Okay, we're gonna go way up this time. Okay, just follow right here. Okay. That's it.
As she performed the HGN test, the officer observed her eyes for signs of nystagmus, noting clues like onset before 45 degrees and lack of equal pursuit. Miss Davis, visibly nervous, struggled to maintain composure. Next up was the portable breathalyzer test. In spite of her protest of being sober, Miss Davis agreed to take the test.
Okay, what's going to happen is when this thing tells me it's time to blow, I'm going to have you reach over with your mouth and blow into that as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Big deep breath, blow. Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Good. .06.
Is that,
In spite of her protest of being sober, Miss Davis agreed to take the test. The results showed a BAS of .066, just under the legal limit. The officer explained that its reading might be lower than the official intoxilizer used at the police department.
You are just under the legal limit. So if you were to be out driving right now, you would be charged with DUI, driving while intoxicated.
under the legal limit?
Just under it. The legal limit is .08, which is DUI. From a .06 to an 07, you could be charged with DUI.
See, let him talk to.
But I'm under the legal limit, right?
So under the legal limit just means that you're under the legal limit. It shows that there's alcohol in your system, so you are still technically intoxicated. You're just under the legal limit of .08.
The officers clarified that even though she was under the legal limit, it indicated intoxication. But Davis looked nervous and shocked at the same time, and insisted she hadn't consumed any alcohol that day.
I haven't had anything to drink today.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let Mr. Let me ask you this, is there anybody that can come and pick you up here at the school?
Yes.
Okay.
But, I mean, I don't...
Hold on just a minute.
But I'm under the... Somebody called in and said, I don't know all. No. Yeah. Last night, but nothing. Am I going to count, like, where am I?
To the safety center. It's on
To the
177
safety
in Leo.
center.
Just
It's
log
the
only.
same thing.
Now, explain to her, ma'am.
Do what?
Once you're booked in, like I said, it's a municipal charge of PI. Okay?
It's a municipal
It is a bondable charge, so as soon as you're booked in, somebody can.
7 to 3.
No, actually, I wasn't drinking this morning. That's what I'm, nobody. Okay. Is there anybody that can come out there and get me? Anybody? Okay.
7 to 3.
Do you think, but you will be able to pick up Maisie? Okay,
Yes, sir, I was.
bye.
Which name?
Burglar alarm. I was gonna see if he could take that burglar alarm call.
The officer, respecting her request, allowed her to contact someone. As Miss Davis made the call, the officers discussed the legal implications. The officer continued to explain the legal aspects to Miss Davis, emphasizing the gravity of the situation.
Okay.
Can I have somebody pick me up?
Well, I've got a legal obligation, okay? You're here entrusted for the care and safety and the for the
I
teaching of these kids,
understand, but
okay? No, today you're gonna be arrested for public intoxication.
Please don't do this. I will have
Listen,
my sister come get me,
I don't write the laws.
and I will resign. I
Well,
will
that's gonna
resign
be,
and
that,
not.
that's something you're gonna discuss with the administration here, that I've made my decision, okay? It's zero tolerance.
Despite her plea to have someone pick her up, the officer stressed his legal obligation and the trust placed in teachers for the care and safety of students. He informed her that she would be arrested for public intoxication.
Like if you were to be out driving right now and you got pulled over and you did SFSTs like you just did and did a breathalyzer, you could still be charged for DWI. Not DUI, but DWI. Okay? Does that make sense?
Kinda,
Okay.
yeah.
Outlining the options of resigning or facing termination based on the outcome. Miss Davis expressed her frustration, questioning who reported the incident.
I would just like to know who reported, like, And I did not drink today.
Well, I'm
That's
going to tell
what I
you
mean.
from a legal standpoint, when people call in and report a crime, of any crime, we're not in the business of telling people who made the report.
I
There's
know
reasons
you can't.
behind that.
I
okay?
understand that.
Okay.
So, you're taking me to county?
And it's going to be a municipal charge. I'm not going to run it through the district court. It'll be through the city to Tecumseh. It'll be a municipal charge of public intoxication. Okay.
Adhering to protocol, the officer explained that they don't disclose the identities of those reporting crimes. During the conversation, Miss Davis provided information about her personal belongings.
Would your ID be in here?
Yeah, I can get it.
I'll get it for you. Once you're in custody, we have to search all belongings, okay? Is there anything in here I need to know about?
Just my medication that I take daily.
Jennifer, would Maisie be in here? Is there someone we can contact for you?
My sister, can I call her now? Can I call my sister,
I'll let you do that.
please?
Is she on the pickup list?
Yeah.
You take any prescription narcotic?
I take Xanax.
When's the last time you took that?
Go ahead.
This morning.
morning?
I take it, and it's prescribed by
Is
my
that for
doctor.
anxiety?
Yes.
Clear.
It's so messy, but on the side is where my license is.
Clear.
Miss Davis questioned if the incident would make the news, to which the officer acknowledged the likelihood of media attention.
All right, go ahead and put your hands in front of you with your thumbs facing up, please.
Is this gonna go like on the news, Mr. Kinsey?
Chances are it will, Jennifer. I don't have control over what they put on the news, but there's a good chance that once this gets reported, then there'll be statements we'll have to release, and notes we'll have to send home to parents, and then news reporters will probably show up. I will be as discreet as I can in terms of how I handle it.
Could we, please, I've never been in trouble in my life.
I understand, but again, that's not up to me. I'm not going to go pushing anything out there until they show up if that happens. Okay?
You did not.
But we've got to respond and let people know that we follow our policy.
As they proceeded to the officer's car, the reality of the legal process and potential consequences became more apparent to Miss Davis.
Jennifer, just follow me. We'll go to my car and take you up to the jail.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Go this way. 7 Central, 10:15, 1 female.
When I get to the jail, can I call somebody to come get me?
They will. Oh, you okay?
Yeah,
They'll.
not a comfortable seat.
It's not.
Miss Davis was charged with being drunk in public. She quit her job as a teacher because of this. Up next, witness another educator's unexpected clash with the law, blurring the lines between personal life and professional responsibility.
Did you drink at school is what he's asking you. Tell us the truth.
I didn't drink at school.
That wouldn't blow that right there.
You blew 2 times the legal limit.
Our next incident involves 53-year-old Kimberly Coates, who was in a troubling situation on the second day of school. It was August 7th, 2023, when the footage began with Superintendent Doug Ogle expressing concern about Kimberly Coates, noting that she appeared different from their earlier interaction.
Kimberly, come on in here and have a seat a second.
Okay.
I want to visit with you.
All right.
So, just observing you in classroom, it looks like something's off a little bit. And so I've asked Officer Dean to come in here and visit with it. Have you taken anything that's, do you have a prescription for anything that maybe you have taken today that just seems like you're not the same person that I talked to this morning?
I did take some medication last night to help me with sleep because I have some anxiety stuff. But that's
Now, one thing I would tell you is, for your employment, I want you to be truthful.
Okay.
And so, would you be willing to take a breathalyzer test?
if I needed to, yeah.
You don't have to, but if you're willing to do it, that helps us.
Ogle mentions that he has asked Officer Dean to intervene. This sets the stage for the unfolding incident, suggesting that Kimberly's behavior has raised suspicions.
Have you taken any sort of medication today?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you taken any medication today?
I did take some medication this morning for my anxiety.
What did you take this morning?
I think it's called clozapine. I'm not very good with
Did you
it.
take it here at school
I took it this morning.
while you were here?
Yeah, right before I came in. Yes.
Okay.
Is it a prescription? Because you changed your story a little bit. Now
Yeah,
you
you said it was
took-
last night.
Yeah.
Well, I took one last night and then I took one this morning because my anxiety was really like bad
Well, that's understandable, but I just need you. So what time did you take it?
this morning.
Whenever you took it last. What time was that?
I'm not really for sure.
Where's it at? In your car? In your classroom?
No, I had one. I took it I put it in my pocket and then I took it.
You put it in your pocket?
Yeah. Because I didn't want to bring the whole bottle in.
You do know that if it's a narcotic, you have to have it in the bottle, right? Or you can be charged with it?
I did
Yeah,
not
but-
know that.
Yeah, it's got to be in the prescription bottle.
Yeah.
Moving forward, Ogle delves into Kimberly's medication history, discovering that she took anxiety medication the previous night, raising concerns due to her uncertainty about the medication's name. This uncertainty heightens worries about her mental state and potential impairment. The focus then shifts to Kimberly's alcohol consumption, with Ogle inquiring about her drinking that day. Kimberly acknowledges consuming anxiety medication, which is identified as clozapine in the morning, disclosing her admission of alcohol consumption.
Well, I'm just going to be honest, Kimberly. I'm concerned about you. I have a responsibility to take care of the kids.
Right.
And it's not going to be my decision.
It's my decision. So let's see what happens.
All right.
All right, so you're gonna blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon, okay? And you're gonna keep blowing until I tell you stop. Till I tell you to stop, okay?
All right.
All right, give it just a second.
I don't know how to do this.
You're just gonna blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon as soon as I tell you to. All right, you ready? Take a big deep breath. Blow, 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 blow. All right, stop. Good job.
Transitioning to a breathalyzer test, Ogle introduces the possibility of alcohol consumption, to which Kimberly reluctantly agrees, revealing a cooperative yet uneasy demeanor.
You gonna tell me the truth? How much you had to drink?
I drank last night.
There's no way you drank last night.
Well, I did drink last night.
Did you drink at school? Is what he's asking you. Tell us the truth.
I didn't drink at school.
That wouldn't blow that right there.
You blew
Within-
2 times the legal limit.
I did.
Yeah.
The breathalyzer test results reveal a blood alcohol content of 0.24, significantly surpassing the legal limit for driving. This revelation intensifies concerns about her fitness in a school setting. Expressing concern for Kimberly's well-being, Ogle emphasizes his responsibility to ensure student safety. Kimberly discloses her struggles with depression and admits to drinking the previous night, insisting she didn't consume alcohol at school.
Here's our drink that you have. What's in this drink?
That's a Diet Coke.
Is there anything liquor in it?
Nope.
So if I go into the classroom, am I going to find anything else?
Did you go to your vehicle and drink if we go out and search your car?
No.
So where did the liquor come from? Did you leave campus?
Not today.
Based on Kimberly's test results, Officer Dean expresses concern about her potentially being a functioning alcoholic. Ogle and Dean discuss the need for someone to pick her up to prevent a DUI arrest.
So what happens? So what happens then, Mr. Ogle?
Well, my recommendation to the board is going to be to terminate you because you're under the influence, or you can resign.
You won't give me like a second chance or anything?
No, not in this situation. Your story's changed 2 or 3 times. I don't think you're personally being honest with us.
What?
We think that you drank today. Not 3 a.m. We think that you've drank since you've been at school.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to waste your time or anything like that. I'm sorry.
I just want someone to come pick you up so I don't have to humiliate you by walking out.
No, I don't. No, please don't do that.
Then
Please.
let's call someone.
We need a number right now to call, or I'm done. Okay?
Okay.
As Kimberly's emotional state intensifies, Ogle and Dean discuss the urgency of someone picking her up. Concerns about potential consequences, including job loss, are expressed, and Ogle questions the consistency of her stories.
I'm gonna have Spencer come in the back way, and I'll take her out the back way.
Oh my God.
But she's lied, and Mr. Ogle found a cup that had wine residue in it on her desk. So, something coats. She's a new teacher. I'm in Miss Bowles' office, but I'm trying not to totally humiliate this lady, but she's working on it because she wiped the cup out. So.
The confrontation reaches a critical point as Kimberly admits to drinking on her way to work. Ogle discusses potential outcomes, such as a meeting the next day and the school board's decision on her employment. Officer Dean makes the decision to arrest Kimberly, leading to heightened pleas and emotional distress as she grasps the gravity of the situation.
No. Can I just walk out without the handcuffs on? No, please just let me walk out.
No, it's policy.
I'm gonna
cuff you up front. If you're gonna keep running your mouth, you're gonna get cuffed behind you.
Wait, can I just talk to you for a second? Please. Please don't.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, I don't want to.
You want to go to jail with
No.
multiple charges?
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please don't do this. Please, I just want to talk to you. Can you just talk to me?
Put your hands behind your back.
Please, will you just please talk to me?
I've tried talking to you.
Well, you're not talking to me now.
Talking's over.
As Officer Dean attempts to escort Kimberly out, she continues to plead and resist arrest, emphasizing the challenging decisions faced by law enforcement when handling individuals under the influence. Ultimately, Coates was arrested and booked for public intoxication, highlighting the severity of her alcohol-induced actions. After Kimberly Coates' distressing arrest in Oklahoma, let's shift gears where a seemingly routine collision with a Chevy pickup takes an unexpected turn.
Did this happen right here, or where
Like,
did
it literally just happened right here.
Like,
Our third incident involves Allison, a young teacher assistant from Texas A&M DM University in College Station, Texas. On June 12, 2022, Allison crashed her car into a Chevy pickup in a parking lot. This caused the cops to arrive at the scene. Little did she know that the crash could turn into a DUI arrest.
How are you? This is the driver.
silver car?
Yes.
What did she crash into?
The back of a Chevy pickup. We just had to move so it would, because it was smishing everybody.
Okay.
He had
What was the other?
It was I think it was a Chevy Silverado.
Was the driver or the owner there?
Yeah, he's right there. The blue shirt.
Blue shirt. Okay, and then this is
Sorry, don't mind the girl
on the right. Okay. 11, 44, 27, 28. Okay. Here, let me talk to you over here, okay?
The police officer approached Allison and initiated a conversation about the incident. He quickly transitioned into questioning her about the night's events and her alcohol consumption. Allison, unaware of the looming consequences, explained that she had 2 shots and 1 drink that night and was fixing her hair when her car crashed into the pickup.
So, what happened?
No, honestly, the AC in my car is out. I was fixing my hair. I didn't realize they were braking as fast as they were.
Okay.
I didn't realize there was a big line, and I literally just smacked into them. I've had 2 shots and 1 drink tonight.
Okay.
Like,
So, did this happen right here, or where
like
exactly
it literally just happened right here.
Like right by the entrance?
Yeah, like I was just fixing, like the AC in my car is out. Like I was just sweaty and I wasn't being smart. I'm sorry.
So you were parked upstairs somewhere?
I was parked literally on the, I think, 3rd floor.
Okay. Go ahead.
Upon further investigation, the officer, suspecting intoxication, decided to conduct field sobriety tests right there in the parking lot. The horizontal gaze nystagmus test, designed to detect involuntary eye movements associated with alcohol impairment, revealed notable signs.
Would you be willing to do a couple tests to make sure it's good for you to be driving tonight?
Absolutely.
Okay. We'll go down here where it's flat, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so you can just walk with me, all right? We're gonna go right over there behind that road closed sign, okay? You could just watch my bike. I'm gonna do SFSTs over here.
Okay.
Thank you. 10-4, the off-duties are with me. Actually, we're gonna come right over here.
Okay.
10-4. Do you wear contact lenses?
I do not.
Okay. If I could just have you face me, stand with your feet together and your arms down by your side. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check your eyes, okay? So what I'd like you to do, follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only without moving your head. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the same thing, just up and down, okay?
Oh, without moving my head.
Yeah,
Sorry.
just keep your head still.
Sorry,
Same as
my
before,
bad.
just follow the finger.
That's
We're
my
almost
bad.
done, okay? Are you comfortable walking in these shoes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
As the officer continued his investigation, he transitioned to the walk and turn test. Unsurprisingly, Allison struggled with this test too. Despite Allison's attempt to justify her ability to drive, the subsequent one-leg stand test painted a concerning picture of her coordination and balance.
This next test we're going to do is called the walk and turn test, sort of what it sounds like. Would you agree that this area of the pavement is relatively flat and level, wouldn't interfere with your ability to walk or balance normally?
Okay.
Would you agree that you're going to do the test here, or are you okay doing it right here? Okay. So for the purpose of this test, we're going to use this unpainted part of this line here.
Like the concrete, not the white line?
Yeah, like the thing in between the two white lines. So if you could place your left foot on that line.
See what they do in the videos?
Yeah, I'm going to show you, okay? So if you could place the left foot on the line, place your right foot directly in front, touching your heel to your toe, and place your arms down by your side.
Sorry.
And stay just like that until I tell you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when I tell you to begin, I'm going to have you take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps down the line. Turn around like I'm about to show you, then take 9 heel-to-toe steps back up the line.
9?
Yeah, let me finish the test and I'll
sorry.
I'll tell you when to begin. When you're doing this, you're going to look down at your feet, count your steps out loud. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth until you reach 9. And leave your lead foot planted and take a series of small steps to turn around just like this. And take 9 heel-to-toe steps back up the line. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth until I tell you, until you reach 9. So when you're doing this, look down at your feet, count your steps out loud. Yep. Keep your arms down by your side. Hold on, I'm not quite done explaining. Okay. So when you're doing this, look down at your feet, keep your arms at your side, count your steps out loud, and once you begin, don't stop the test until you finish. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can begin.
1, 2, 8, 9. Time now?
Yep, turn just like I showed you.
1, 2, 3, 10. Is that a bonus point? 11?
Okay. The officer then asked how much she would rate herself on those tests, and she ranked herself 8 out of 10. The officer, who knew she was intoxicated, told her that there was still a 20% chance that she could run over somebody.
Next test we're going to do is called the one-leg stand test. So for now, if you could just stand with your feet together, arms down by your side, just like you've been doing, and stay just like that until I tell you otherwise. So when you begin, I'm going to have you lift up one foot. It doesn't matter which one. Hold it level with the ground, about 6 inches above the ground. Keep your legs straight, look down at your toe, and count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I'm not gonna lie. I just did leg day with my first nation.
Okay.
But I think I got it.
Okay. All right. You can
start now?
Yeah, you can begin.
Until you tell me to stop?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
Keep going.
1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1023, 1024.
Okay, you can put your foot down. What happened to your knee?
Honestly, I don't know.
How did you think you did on those tests?
I feel like I did fine, to be honest.
Okay. Felt like you did fine? Like if you had to rate yourself, are we talking like 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%?
Probably like at 8, like at least passing, yeah, like.
So like 8 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Hypothetical, do you think if you were to drive at an 8 out of 10 is necessarily safe, if there's a 20% chance you might be running somebody over or hurting yourself?
Honestly, no, like, I would obviously always want my friends to be with someone who's like 100% okay to drive. Like,
Okay.
that's obviously me, but like, yes, I thought I was okay to get to the times.
Okay. Gotcha.
I definitely didn't think I was too drunk to drive.
Okay.
I didn't even finish my drink tonight.
Gotcha. Okay. Well.
As the officer continued his investigation, he questioned Allison about the drinking timeline, the types of drinks, and the establishments she visited. The conversation highlighted the potential risks of her decision to get behind the wheel. With evidence mounting against her, the officer made the decision to arrest Allison for driving while intoxicated. The arrest process unfolded in the parking lot, with Allison expressing frustration and disbelief. Tensions escalated after Allison's arrest when one of her friends showed up, bombarding the officer with questions.
Based on everything that's happened tonight, okay, with the crash that happened here, signs of intoxication I'm seeing, your performance on these tests, I don't think it's safe for you to be driving tonight, okay?
Can I have my friend take me home?
Nope. So if you can place your hands behind your back, you are under arrest for DWI right now, okay? Just move your hands away just a little bit from your back. Yeah, it's gonna get towed. Give me just a minute.
Can I talk to my friends at least about what's going on?
Are they here right now or? Okay. Yeah. Give me just a minute. We're gonna come back around this way over to your car. Okay. 1144 1095. Roll Excel for the garage, please.
Yeah, I know that. What happens with the car now?
It's gonna get towed.
Why? Why can't this is my girlfriend right here.
Okay.
Why can't I drive that car?
Because she was driving it, she got arrested out of it, and it's probably not even a safe mechanical condition to be driving right now, okay?
The only thing is the bumper.
Okay.
The only thing is it's hanging down. I have the keys right now, so I just understand why I can't drive it.
Because it's not in a safe mechanical condition to be operated on the road. If you drive it on the road, I'm going to arrest you for operating it in an unsafe mechanical
You
condition.
would arrest me for driving my car on the
Yes.
road right now?
Okay. Did you say you have the keys?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Yes, you did. Where are the keys at right now?
Where are the keys?
Yes.
I have them.
Okay, I need the keys, sir.
We need them right now?
Yes, or else you're going to go to jail if you don't give them to me. Interference with public duties,
I'm
okay?
going to go to jail if I don't
Yes,
give you the keys.
correct.
Serious? Okay. Alright, whatever, bro.
Go ahead.
Yeah, your phone's on that car right here. I got it.
Temple.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Hey, let's walk around this way to the side of the fence, okay? We're just going to come up here in this concrete area, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, do you have anything that you want out of the car? Alright, I'm just going to go grab your phone. Can I go grab the phone?
I will grab it in a second, okay? Just stay out of the car for right now, okay? I'll grab it in just a moment.
It's
okay?
on the car right there. It's on the side.
I'll go grab it in a second, okay?
Got you.
Hey. Hey. Is she unrelated?
Unrelated, but incredibly intoxicated.
Okay. Nothing more with her than just being drunk?
I got her car got parked over there.
Okay. But like no fights or nothing violent,
No,
right?
she's fine, just drunk.
The officer, looking stern, demanded the keys to Allison's car, but the friend hesitated. The officer, not backing down, warned that refusal could lead to a jail visit for obstructing public duties. Faced with the ultimatum, the friend reluctantly handed over the keys.
I'm going to grab your information in a second. I'll explain all the...
I have no damage on my truck.
Gotcha, okay. But I still need to grab your information and your vehicle's information just because it was involved, okay?
What's happening next?
Give me just a moment. I'm going to come back and talk to you and explain it all to you after I finish up right here, okay?
Amid this, the officers interacted with Allison's friends, returning her belongings. Despite pleas from her friends, the officer insisted that Allison's car could only be towed away. A warrant document was produced, and the officer, holding it up, read aloud the details of her arrest and the charges she faced. After some time, the decision was made to transport Allison to jail. Officers escorted her to a police custody vehicle waiting outside. Allison was subsequently charged with driving while intoxicated, a Class B misdemeanor. And that's not all. Our last incident involves an elected official, school teacher, and bus driver too. But who is that person? Let's find out.
I have nothing to do with you. You are a bad person.
This incident involves Andrea Jenkins, a Washington County Justice of the Peace and a teacher and bus driver for the Prairie Grove School District. On June 12, 2019, around 8:10 p.m., officer and his colleague were dispatched to an accident at the crossroads of Highway 62 and Butler Road.
He is in the process of getting insurance. He's like, I just last week got his insurance or talked to his insurance.
Did you drive here or did someone drive you here?
Do what?
Did you drive here?
I drove here.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Not much. I was at home and then my son called me.
The incident involved a 16-year-old male in a two-vehicle collision. Seeking insurance information, the young driver mentioned that his mother was en route. At the scene around 8:50 p.m., Jenkins arrived in a small silver car. Officer approached her to inquire about insurance, and immediately, a strong odor of intoxicants caught his attention.
Yeah, well, what we're going to do since you drove here, we're going to do some tests to make sure you're all right to be driving.
I'm fine. I'm a justice of the peace. I'm an elected official. Please.
Well, you can either call a
What
ride
was I supposed to do?
step on that line and face me.
And face you?
Yeah, face me.
Face you?
Yeah, face me. No, face my direction.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, he
I'm
can...
an elected official. He called me.
And
he called me because he was in an emergency situation. I thought you told me to walk up the line. I was here for my son. He was in an accident, not for this. This is the only reason why I got out of my car. Dude, take me home.
I'm not being
Let them take me home.
I'm not being a
Let them take me home.
What I need you to do.
I am a justice of the peace from Washington County Quorum Court.
Look at
and
me.
I know Sheriff Helder. He is a friend of mine.
I know him too.
Sheriff Helder is a friend of mine. Call him.
I didn't ask you to have your mom be on the way.
It's not her fault.
It's not my fault. I'm here for my
Do you want to
son.
do the test? Yes.
You're being a jerk.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I'm trying
You're being a jerk. Why are you being that way?
Upon questioning, Jenkins admitted to driving to the accident and claimed to have consumed 2 glasses of wine. On the other hand, she got fully emotional, saying she was there only for her son because it was an emergency, thinking that the officer would ignore this. But things would be tougher then. Officer Ahrens then proceeded to conduct standardized field sobriety tests on Jenkins.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
You're 24. I'm 41.
Okay.
Do you have kids?
Yes.
Okay. So understand the fact that when your child calls you and they've been in an accident, you're going to be there no matter what.
Not if I've been drinking, no.
That's not true. I'm going to talk to Judge Woods.
Jenkins got angry hearing this and claimed that she was an elected official, and the officer could not do that to her. But as the tests were performed, it was unfortunate that her performance aligned with that of an intoxicated person.
No, I am a officer of the court.
I don't care who you are. Stop.
Do you stand?
I refuse.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Don't resist.
No. I'm a 3rd grade teacher. I have to go to professional development tomorrow morning.
When the officer decided to arrest her and asked to place her hands behind her back, Jenkins resisted and began yelling for her family to record the incident.
Stop.
Record this!
It's being recorded.
Can we drive her home?
No, she's going to jail. You're over here accusing me of saying something that I never said.
Cops lie all the time. We all know that.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you for being understanding. Cops lie all the time. Go ahead. Have a good evening. Have a good evening. Go.
I appreciate your help. I appreciate
No, because you can go, sir, or you're going to be arrested for obstruction.
You better go.
I'm not go. Yes, my investigation route.
How do we get her?
Good luck to you, okay?
How do we get her back?
Good luck to you. And good luck to you.
Well,
have a good evening. Cops lie all the time, sir.
Well, He watches YouTube videos all the time. He's older.
Well,
I don't.
But it's gonna get towed.
Despite the officer's explanation that the situation was being recorded on his body-worn camera, Jenkins continued to yell and resist, asserting that she had only driven to the scene for her son and was a third-grade teacher. Left with no choice, officer placed Jenkins in handcuffs, double-locked them, and secured her in the back of the patrol vehicle.
I was elected for a reason, and I am a law-abiding official. I was drinking at my home. My child got in a car wreck.
So?
My child got in a car wreck. What would you do? What would you do if your child got in a car wreck?
Her father, attempting to intervene, proposed taking her home, but the officer stood firm. Jenkins was bound for jail. Jenkins became more emotional, expressing disbelief and frustration. As the patrol vehicle navigated through the town, Jenkins continued to assert her innocence, weaving stories of 3 glasses of wine and the sole mission of aiding her son. Her professions of being a teacher, bus driver, and justice of the peace were repeated like a mantra, as if these titles could absolve her from consequences.
I'm a school teacher, a bus driver, and an elected official, and you arrested me. I just wanted to get to my kid. Anything to do with you, Officer Perez? I have nothing to do with you. You are a bad person. You are a bad person.
Listen to me.
A good person would have let me go home with my dad or my brother because I went to my son's wreck. You, on the other hand, don't be rude.
It has to be someone else. That's childish. Act your age. Okay, you're a grown woman. A suspension on your driver's license but it's not limited to the suspension or revocation of your driving privileges.
But I am
and if you are a
bus driver.
Listen, and if you are a commercial driver's license holder,
I wine in my own house, and then now I'm being
and if you are
doing that, this bullshit.
No, you're
I actually said a prayer in quorum court yesterday for all of you guys.
Arriving at the jail, reality sunk in when the officer informed Jenkins that her driving license had been cancelled, prompting shock and anger.
I asked if
you put me in cuffs in front of my kid.
I walked you over.
Oh no, you didn't. He saw it all. I watched it all.
Take a deep breath, tight seal, blow like you're blowing a balloon until I tell you to stop. Deep breath, tight seal, blow, keep going. The final result of this test was a .17, almost double the legal limit. That's why you were arrested. You weren't arrested because you showed up, and you were arrested because you were 2 times the legal limit almost. Your first result was a .185, second result 171.
The saga continued as the officers pressed for a breath test, met with further resistance. Jenkins, still reeling from the unexpected turn of events, expressed disbelief at being arrested in front of her son. The climax came with the revelation of a blood alcohol concentration of .17, twice the legal limit.
If you could check yes or no for that additional test down here at the bottom. So that's the one that we talked about, that you have the right to.
Well, you just ruined my career.
I hope that one day you realize that it was your decision, not mine, to get behind the wheel. Do you happen to know what this is? It was in your purse. It's a partial pill.
Jenkins claimed it was merely wine, but the unbending and impartial law continued its course. In the jail, the weight of titles and professions faded, exposing Andrea Jenkins, Justice of the Peace, to the harsh reality of her choices. Locked away, the grandeur of her position couldn't shield her from the raw consequences of that fateful night. In the aftermath, Andrea Jenkins was charged with driving while intoxicated, as well as pleading guilty to a misdemeanor DUI charge in December 2019, and was fined $1,040, plus court costs, as per Prairie Grove District Court. Despite facing legal consequences for the 2-glass wine-induced incident, her jail time was eventually suspended. If you love true crime stories that make your heart race, subscribe to Mr. Evidence.